Hello, you're watching ERi-TV and welcome to English News Broadcast. These are the major headlines. 23 patients diagnosed positive for COVID-19 in tests carried out today. A seminar organized on strengthening youth organizational capacity in Eritrea zone. The Iraqi Prime Minister seeks to boost ties on his first visit to Saudi Arabia. And France schools to close under third lockdown as COVID-19 surge accelerates. The local news. We have an announcement from the Ministry of Health. 23 patients have been diagnosed positive for COVID-19 in tests carried out today at quarantine centers in the Gashbarka, southern and southern Eritrea regions. Out of these, 21 patients are from quarantine centers in Adibara 20 and Golej 1 Gashbarka region. The other 2 patients are from quarantine centers in Mendefara 1 southern region and Azeb 1 southern Eritrea region, respectively. On the other hand, 20 patients who have been receiving medical treatment in hospital in Gashbarka 18 and Central 2 regions have fully recovered and have been discharged from these facilities. The total number of recovered patients has accordingly risen to 3,049, while the number of deaths stands at 10. The total number of confirmed cases in the country to date has increased to 3,308. Ministry of Health, Asmara, April 1st, 2021. The National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch in Eritrea subzone organized seminar focusing on strengthening organizational capacity of the youth in general and that of females in particular. The seminar that was participated by the youth from all line ministries, national associations and police as well as area administrations include developing political awareness of the youth, ideology and administration as well as vision of women in the youth organization, stating that without strong organizational capacity, fruitful and effective programs could not be conducted. Mr. Mehrata Anda Mariam, head of the union branch in the subzone, called on the participants to apply the knowledge they have acquired on the ground and play due part in strengthening the union. Managing Director in the subzone, Mr. Kiros Gabriel Mariam, expressed readiness of the subzone administration to stand alongside the union branch in all its endeavors. Water and soil conservation activities being conducted by the residents of 15 administrative areas in Ordat subzone. The popular campaign in which the residents are participating twice per week includes construction of terraces, preparation of holes for planting trees or links, as well as renovation of roads. According to Mr. Tedros Gabriel Mariam, head of the agricultural office in the subzone, the program is to construct terraces and water diversion schemes on 3,050 hectares of land, and that so far 88% of the program has been accomplished. The participants expressed readiness to strengthen participation for the successful implementation of the program. Now back with international news after a short break. Welcome back. Iraqi Prime Minister Mustafa al-Kadhimi meets top Saudi leadership as he aims to forge a closer economic and security ties with the kingdom. Iraq will never become a launch pad for attacks on Saudi Arabia, Prime Minister Mustafa al-Kadhimi pledged yesterday during a long-awaited visit to the kingdom aimed at forging closer economic and security ties. In January, explosive-laden drones crashed into the main royal palace in Riyadh, with the American media citing U.S. officials as saying they were launched from neighboring Iraq. Saudi officials did not publicly disclose any details on the reported attack on the sprawling Al Yamala complex, the official residence and office of King Salman, as well as the main base of the royal court. The total number of confirmed COVID-19 cases globally surpassed 129.8 million today, with the deaths still exceeding 2.8 million. The number of recovered patients has exceeded 104 million, this according to data from World Meters. French schools will close for at least 3 weeks as part of a new national restriction to fight rising COVID-19 cases, this according to President Emmanuel Macron. Macron said that schools would move to remote learning from next week. Lockdown measures introduced in some areas of France earlier this month are also being extended to other districts. In Germany, the leaders of Bavaria and Baden-Württemberg, the country's worst-hit states, have called for tougher restrictions, saying the situation was worse than initially thought. The city of Hamburg is to introduce a night curfew tomorrow. With regards to COVID-19 vaccines, Pfizer and BioNTech said new clinical trial data signaled that their COVID-19 vaccine could protect against the new coronavirus variant first discovered in South Africa. The shot was 100% effective in preventing illness among trial participants in South Africa, where the new B.1.1351 coronavirus variant is dominant. This according to the companies. The South Africa trial was relatively small, with 800 participants. U.S. President Joe Biden has called for trillions in spending aimed at reigniting America's economic growth by upgrading its crumbling infrastructure and tackling climate change. The $2.3 trillion proposal would direct billions to initiatives such as charging stations for electric vehicles and eliminating lead water pipes. The spending would be partially offset by raising taxes on businesses. Those plans have already provoked fierce opposition. Republicans have called the rise a recipe for stagnation and decline, while powerless business lobby groups, including the Business Roundtable and Chamber of Commerce, said they supported investments but would oppose tax increases. The pushback is a sign of the tough fight ahead for the plan, which needs approval from Congress. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.